Biggest strength is, I think pitching depth. We've got a lot of arms. I would say at this point we don't know how good the quality depth is. We got a chance to be pretty deep in a lot of areas. And I guess I would say strength-wise, I think that we should play pretty good defense come into the year when we put our best 9 on the field. And we hope that the guys that hit well, but are kind of struggling to find a spot or an identity defensively and understanding the things that really are important for the coaching staff when we sit down to come up with the lineup at the end of the year of who's going to give us the best chance. And pressure games and pressure situations, it's not going to be the guy who hits some home runs and hits some doubles but can't make contact. When we see really good arms with good breaking balls, and from the same standpoint with pitchers, we need to see guys come in and be prepared on a regular basis and not go based on what their stats or their results are, the outcomes, but how they prepare themselves every time they jog in from the bullpen, whether it's as a starter or a reliever. So I guess I'd say our strength is I think that we're fairly well rounded. We don't run extremely well. We don't have a bunch of burners, but we don't have a bunch of cloggers either. So, which I think kind of fits into the style of play that kind of has won for us at times against good teams. So.
Finally, Coach, I know a lot of coaches will say preseason rankings don't mean anything. We don't pay attention to them. Is that the belief of this group as well? I know they were ranked, I think, 4th preseason in Division II.
Yeah, I guess I would say more so than NCAA or teams that are on television a lot. Our rankings, a lot of times, the pre-rankings come from how you did the year before. So when you're ranked fairly high, that means you returned a decent number of guys, or you've got some good recruits in that they've done the research on to know that we have. But more than anything, our rankings really don't indicate how good you really are. And regardless of whether they did or not, it still doesn't matter, because at the end of the year, we want to be ranked number 1 at the end of the year. I mean, that's our goal, not being number 4 preseason. And to show you the validity of a little bit of it, we hadn't played a game just based on our schedule before the next rankings came out, and we dropped, I think, to 9th and hadn't played. So they don't know whether we were good or bad. We just hadn't played, and the teams that scheduled early and did well were rewarded in the national rankings. So quite honestly, to me, it does not matter. I would love to be ranked as opposed to not ranked. I think that's a good thing for recruiting and to have on our website, and I think is a good thing. But the bottom line is, it doesn't matter whether you're first or you're not in the rankings at all. That's not going to have you winning games when it really matters.